Falkirk TV is proudly sponsored by GM Landscape UK.
John, it's the third game in a week. Tomorrow a difficult one. Well, they're all difficult in this league, aren't they, against Partick Thistle. How's the fitness of the players looking after two really difficult games?
Well, you're right, they have been hard games. The guys have put in a lot of energy into these games. But we've had time to recover, we've had time to look at Partick, and well, some of these times you just don't know until they go in the park on Saturday and see if they're not. Sometimes you can be a little bit sluggish, but hopefully we've got the guys in a good place, and sometimes the adrenaline pumping, you can get maximum from the players. So we've got fit players generally. The guys have got good fitness. As I say, we've done everything we possibly can to get them into a good state for the game against Partick. But you're right, we knew coming into that spell that there were going to be hard games with Ayr United and then Livingston and then Partick, all teams that are vying at the top of the league, and so they bring even special attention to them, and the energy levels are high and the games are played at good pace, good tempo in the games. And tomorrow will be no different. Big pitch again, no any bigger than ours enough. You've got to go a long way to find a pitch as big as ours, but it's a good pitch there at Firhill, and we understand we're going to be there fighting for their lives. I think they're probably fighting for their lives is probably a little bit of an exaggeration, but I think that they've not had the start they wanted, and they'll see this as an opportunity to draw some points back. We are on a good run and we are sitting top of the table, so we're up there to be shot at. But with the only championship game on tomorrow, it's a good opportunity to try and maximise the opportunity to get the points and get a little bit of daylight between ourselves and the rest.
Yeah, like you said, it'll be a hard game, but in a really good place to take it head on. And also the fact that I think we've got a pretty good record against Partick Thistle since you've come into the club. So just, be looking to continue that.
Yeah. If you're going back to the League Cup section last year, we played quite well and they scored very late, and we won the penalty shootout, I think. Yeah, and then we've won the game out here. Is that?
I think there was another one in the cup.
In the cup, yeah, we played well in the
season
Cup
before.
Year, yeah, 2-0 game. Yeah, we played very well in that game actually. Yeah, we did. So you're right. I know. I've got we've got a good record against them. Yeah. So yeah, every game is different. We're in a good run. We're on a good run. We're up there. We go there with confidence, of course we do, and we go there with hunger and desire, and we've got to maintain the standards. We've got to try and keep up there. So, guys have been putting every bit of effort into every game. They do that on Saturday. Play some good football. Be clinical in front of goal. We've been defending really, really well. We'll need to defend well tomorrow. Whether they go with Brian Graham and the lad Dyack, or whether Robinson comes into the team, they'll have a threat. They'll absolutely have a threat. They'll have a threat from set plays. They're a big side. But there's not too many changes from, we played them out here, not too many. But we're well aware of the threats that Partick possess.
Speaking of defending well, Luke Graham has obviously had to come in for the injured Cole Donaldson. How impressed have you been with how kind of seamlessly he's fitted into that back four? He looks as if he's been playing with this team for a number of years. Yeah,
he does, which is quite surprising, because he obviously hasn't. But we've seen him playing with Montrose, as I said previously, and we felt that there was a potential player in there. Obviously Dundee know that as well, because they've got him their football club, and we're very thankful for everyone at Dundee that we've got him now, and he'll be learning a lot playing in these games against good players, playing with good players. And he's getting tested every game, getting tested against good players, and he's playing on the right side of the defence, and he's a left-footed player, so again he's learning how to adapt to that and continuously putting in some great performances. We were very fortunate to do that, knowing that Cole was getting worse and worse and worse, and he was probably going to break down and going to have a few weeks off at some point in time to repair the injury he's got. So we're very fortunate to get him, and you're right, it's been seamless the way that he's adapted to a new club, new teammates, the way we play. But I would suggest that he's enjoying it and liking it. And again, he'll get a good test tomorrow, regardless of what they go up front. But I'm really anticipating Dyak and Brian Graham. So a young, big, tall, aggressive boy, and then an old head in Brian Graham. So I'm sure he'll pick up loads of things within this game.
You mentioned Cole Donaldson struggling a bit there. Are you able to provide a little bit more of an update on his situation, and also potentially Sean Mackey, who I think had a bit of an ankle problem?
Yeah, Cole's got a tear again in around this area, lower abdominal, pelvis, kind of round about these areas. I'm not going to get too medically, like all the names for them. So he's got a tear in there that will be, somewhere around about 6 weeks or so. But he's not really done anything since Celtic, so he's maybe a couple of weeks into that. So maybe another month or so. Sean has obviously got an ankle injury, which it was highlighted against Ayr United, but it might have been something he picked up against Wraith Rovers. We weren't aware of it. Certainly I wasn't aware of it. But I think it probably got a little bit worse in the game against Ayr United. And Tuesday night came too quick, and unfortunately for Sean, tomorrow's games come too quick. So we don't think it's anything too serious. Just timing. It's going to need a little bit more time to get him back on the pitch.
Just lastly, also we saw Callum Morrison coming back on Saturday. So as much as there's kind of a few important players missing out on the sideline, must be really delighted to be able to have him back and available for selection, especially with a kind of tough run of away games coming up again.
Absolutely, yeah. Callum's a big player for us, and he's been missed like everyone, when they're missing like big Ross, Ross McKeever at the moment out injured as well, so he's been a miss for us, and Callum's been a miss for us, so it's a massive boost to get him back. We need to make sure though that he's 100%, and he's not quite ready for starting games yet. So I need to make sure we get the all clear as well from the medical staff. But it was really good to get him back.
John, thank you very much, and all the best for tomorrow.
Cheers, thank you.